This video we are going to see going to study about Gonds. The Gonds lived in the vast forested region called Gondwana, or the country inhabited by Gonds. What is the meaning of Gondwana? The country inhabited by Gonds. Please underline. They practiced shifting cultivation. We know what is shifting cultivation, or slash and burn cultivation, like that we studied in 6th standard. The large Gond tribe was further divided into many smaller clans. Also divided into smaller groups. What we are calling it? Clans. Each clan had its own Raja or Rai. Each group having their own chief or leader. What they are calling it? Raja or Rai. Please underline. About the time that the power of the Delhi Sultan was declined, a few large Gond kingdom were beginning to dominate the smaller Gond chief. And the Akbarnama, the history of the Akbar's reign, mentioned the Gonds kingdom of Garha Katanga that had 7,000 villages. In Akbarnama we can see that the Gonds they are having, that is in one of the clan, that is Garha Katanga, they are having 70,000 villages. In which book we can see? That is in Akbarnama. Then next one, the administrative system of this kingdom was becoming centralized. It is centralized. In India we are having decentralized power, but in the group of these Gonds they are having the centralized power. The kingdom was divided into Gars, means the like a states. What they are calling in the first division, that is Gars. Each Gars was controlled by a particular Gond clan. Each group it is controlled by a Gond clan. This was further divided into units of 84 villages called Chaurasi. They are making the that is the Gars again divided to 84 villages. We are calling it like districts, and what they was calling it Chaurasi. The Chaurasi was subdivided into barhots with which made up of 12 villages. Again we know after district we are having taluks, like that again one more division they are having barhots, that is with 12 villages. The emergence of the large state changed the nature of Gond society. Their basically equal society gradually got divided into unequal society social classes, because they are getting the influence of the caste society of India, and they are also learned that one in the those who was living with equality, they also learned to live with unequal way in the society. Brahmanas received land grant from Gond Rajas and became more influential. Brahmanas getting the influence, or the Gonds also getting influence in the Brahmins. And the Gond chief was now wished to be recognized as a Rajput, and we have seen like that those who are powerful, even from those who are coming from tribal group also, they used to call themselves making themselves in the group of Rajput. So Aman Das, the Gond Raja of Garha Kangana, assumed a title. Samgram Shah, his son Dalpat, married princess of Durgavadi, the daughter of the Salbgan and the Chandal Rajput Raja of Mahoba. So they are trying to get first they are getting trying to influence the Brahmins. Second thing they are trying to get the Rajput that position. The next one they are trying to marry with the other prominent groups, like that. Dalapat, however, died early. Rani Durgavadi was very capable and started ruling on behalf of her 5-year-old son. Because husband died early, so wife is started to rule over. Then Bir Narayan and her son's name was Bir Narayan. Under her, the kingdom became even more extensive. In 1565, the Mughal forces under Asaf Khan attacked Garha Khatanga, a strong resistance was put by the Rani Durgavati, and the Mughal kings they tried to attack the kingdom Gonda kings, but they felt it is very difficult like that, because Rani Durgavati taken the precautions for that. She was defeated and preferred to die rather than surrender. Then when she become defeated, what she thought, instead of surrendering, she decided to die. Her son too died fighting after soon after. Then child also was not that much bigger one, so he also fight against the Mughals and he also died. And Garha Kandaga was a rich state, and it earned much wealth by trapping and exporting wild elephants to other kingdoms. When the Mughals defeated the Gonds, they captured a huge booty of precious coins and elephants. Please underline, they was very wealthy people, and they had many precious coins and elephants with them. They annexed part of kingdom and granted the rest of the to the Chandra Shah, the uncle of Nir Narayan. Then the main part they taken by Mughals, and the rest of the part given to uncle of Bir Narayan, that was the Chandra Shah. Then, despite of full Garha Kandaga, the Gond kingdom survived for some time. However, they became much weaker and later struggled unsuccessfully against the stronger Bundelas and Marathas. Then rest of the part, main part taken by the Mughal emperor, and rest of the part taken by slowly they taken by the Marathas and Bundelas, because they become very weaker. Okay, we will continue rest part in next day. Thank you. Have a nice day.